This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Gemini. And so we're not really asking any specific questions or direction. We're just going to be open to what comes through. So again, this is for Gemini. This deck this is my first ever tarot deck, and it's starting to get a little beat. It's starting to get little rips in it. So, but it is a well-loved, well-used deck. So hopefully it'll hold up for a bit longer. This is for Gemini. What's going on with my Gemini people? Gonna just go one more time so we can get a nice clear read. What is going on for my Gemini people? All right, Gemini. Let's see what else comes out. Let's see what else comes out. Just gonna get a couple more cards. You know, Gemini, this is a beautiful read right off the top. Well, let's see where to start. Okay, Gemini, I feel like you are like maybe in a little bit of a glow up phase. Let's see, what's this King of Wands about? There's like passion here. Yeah, you got a Page of Wands and a King of Wands. So you like, there's a lot of wands here. It's possible that you might be dealing with a fire sign, but this is not a love reading, so we're not here to bring all that in, but there's heavy fire tapping in. You might just be feeling your fire right now. You might just be like feeling attractive, like feeling yourself. You know, this is beautiful energy to be coming in around you. Let's see. You might be getting sort of clarity on like what your dreams are, what your wishes are. Star card is about your dreams and your wishes. This can be about a rebirth, but Queen of Swords is very much like here to talk about like being clear, getting crystal clarity. So this might be like you getting a great sense, like being in a zone of a great sense of just like knowing what you want, getting super clear on what you want. Like, what is your victory? Like you're getting ultra clarity on like what that looks like for you. You're feeling super passionate about it, Gemini. This is beautiful. Six of Wands is simply your success. This is your success. This is your victory. So this is like you getting clear on what your victory looks like. Judgment talks about, you know, so Judgment is like very much a karma card, right? And so Judgment can talk about like what you've put out there returning to you, whether it be good or bad. So if you've put a lot of good out there, Gemini, and I'm assuming that you have, because my Gemini group is like such a beautiful group of people, beautiful hearts. And so, you know, I think, you know, if you've put good out there, this is a time for these things to return to you. If you've been through some really hard stuff, you may just be going through like a transformative period of like getting your footing, finding out like what are your passions, like what are your dreams, you know? And if you don't have clarity on that, I would say that this is here to tell you, like, ask yourself what you're passionate about, ask yourself what your dreams are. It's a time to get clarity, but I think that you're already in this mode of crystal clarity on like what your dreams look like, what your passions look like, getting centered on what victory looks like for you, like what you want out of life. You know, I feel like this is a time where you're evaluating like what you want, what it looks like for you. And you're probably like moving into that, you know, and Judgment is like here for Source to like bring it to you. This might be a time for things to be like really turning in your favor. You may be dealing with like a little bit of stress or insomnia. About like how you're going to go about like fighting for these things, fighting for your victory. You may just be like mulling it over in your head at night and trying to like get like, how am I going to make this happen? How am I making my dreams come true? Yeah. But I don't think you have anything to worry about, because you're rounding out with the World card here, which is sort of like, this is sort of like completion. of the journey, like completion of a journey. This is like balance. And this is like, look, this person is like standing on top of a tree with their hands in the air and just like on top of the world. So this is a really beautiful energy to be having coming in through this. So I would say if you have a lot of worry about how you're gonna to fight for the things that you really want, I would say like relax a bit. You've got judgment in your favor. Things are coming back to you that you've put in. So you only know what you have put into things. So take a deep breath and put down the worry, because what is coming back in for you is what you have given. So what you have given, it's time for it to return to you. And the world is very balanced. The world is the end of the tarot deck. It's like where you have balance and everything you need, and like sort of, it's like you've cultivated this journey to get to this point of beautiful balance. So this is what judgment is kind of bringing in for you, is the world. You know, the world, think about it. The world is like everything you need in the palm of your hands. So that's really beautiful. Let's see, Gemini, what is coming around the bend for you? What is coming around the bend for my Gemini people? What is coming down the pike for Gemini? We're asking about near future. What's upcoming for you? Gemini, stop worrying. Get out of your head. You know, hang on. Let's just get a few more cards so we can get an accurate idea of what's going on here. Gemini, are you like super worried about your money right now? Like, is that what's sort of keeping you up at night? Like how you're gonna navigate your money? I would say like it's time to take a breather. This is your abundance coming in. This is like this is sort of like, usually this would talk about like an inheritance, a gift coming into money, right? But it's almost like you have worry about that. Like there's worry about your money. There's worry about having enough. This is definitely a lack card. So this is like here to say that, like, you know, in the upcoming future, you may be a little bit stuck in your head and like worried about finance and all of that. But I would really say like you have a lot of major arcana driving this thing. So I would say try to, like, if you can meditate and sort of get yourself balanced out with this like fear of lack. Like this card is here to say, this Five of Pentacles is here to say that like you're worried about not having enough, but almost like being focused on not having enough, and what you need is right here for you. It's all right here for you. You have a whole Six of Pentacles here. What you need is right here. The Pentacles are right here in this window, but this is like a failure to see it. There's a failure to see. So I'll say this, whenever Five of Pentacles comes out, there is advice here about manifesting. When you focus on lack and you focus on the worry and you focus on what you might not be able to achieve, you will gravitate more of that towards you. So when you focus on lack, you magnetize lack towards you. So the thing is, the trick with this one, when this energy is coming up for you, is to make sure that you're looking up and seeing these shining pentacles in this window. Because when you focus on the positive outcomes, the possibility of positive outcomes, that's what you're going to magnetize towards you. So when you see this worry come up and you see this fear of lack coming up, make sure that you're catching those thoughts and getting quiet and turning around those thoughts into focusing on how you want it to look. What do you want it to look like? Get back to, you know, your whole first read was about like getting clarity on what your dreams are. So I would say when the lack comes up, make sure that you reorient your thinking and get focused on what it is that you want, what you want it to look like, and put your energy in that place so that you can magnetize the things that you want towards you, right? So you create what you focus on. You very much create what you focus on. So it's very important when you find yourself focusing on the fear and the lack to turn those thoughts around and replace them with those abundant thoughts of what you want it to be. Keep your thoughts oriented on what you want it to look like, right? And you have the Hierophant here. So this is sort of like, this is higher learning. So this might be where you're getting the knack of learning how to reorient your thoughts, you know, and you have the total ability here. The Hierophant is here to say that you are going to go through a phase of higher learning. And where is that bringing you? Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is sitting in a place of having all the abundance she needs. She has everything she needs. It's like you have everything here in this reading to say that what you need is there. And I think the key is just going to be about your focus, like what you choose to focus on. So Queen of Pentacles, she has the ability to nurture herself. She has the ability to take care of herself. She's soft, she's warm, she's loving, but she's abundant. She's Pentacles. She's a Queen of Pentacles. She's a Queen of Coins, Queen of Money. So if you're worried about money, take your brain out of the worry, because you're coming into your Queen of Pentacles where you're going to be sitting on your throne, totally secure and having everything you need. And your reading ends out in the Sun card. The Sun is about joy, warmth, success, victory. The Sun is like the beauty. It's like the, I was going to say it's like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but that's not really what it's about. This is just like, this is total satisfaction, right? So this is what is in front of you. So keep the focus on the fact that you have the Sun in front of you. You have divinity guiding you towards what you need, towards your wishes coming in, your dreams coming in. But I will say again, you have to stay focused on the positives. Stay focused on the positive outcomes. Let go of any fear of negative outcomes. Let go of the worry. And when those feelings come up, those fears of lack, future orient your thoughts on where you want it to be and where you want it to go. And that is where it will come for you, because you round out at the Sun. So everything is like moving in your favor. You know, you don't really have a lot to worry about except for your worry. If that makes any sense. So when your worry comes up, remember to tell yourself that your only problem is your worry. So take the worry off the table and just reorient and navigate towards your Sun, because that's where you're going. It's exactly where you're going. This is a learning process, Gemini, and we all have to go through it, right? We all have to go through that learning process of how to orient our thoughts into like what we want. And that's really a path to success. Like whatever we do on this physical plane, there's so much more weight in what we think and what we focus on than you can imagine. So it's very important to stay focused on the positive and stay focused on where you want things to be, because that is like the universe works on vibration. So if you're vibrating in a fear and a lack mode, that's exactly what the universe is going to vibrate back to you, right? But if you are focused on the positive and the abundance and like where you just have that knowing of like that's where it's going for you, that's exactly what the universe is going to vibrate back to you. So it's very much dependent on where we focus our thoughts. It just has more gravity and power than you can imagine. So keep the focus on the positive and you'll just head right in the right direction into your Queen of Pentacles and your Sun. All right, Gemini, that's your reading. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it didn't, you can feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. You might find more resonance there. And if it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. But I ultimately just want to really thank you for coming out and listening to this reading today. Okay, your support really helps my channel. All right, take care, Gemini.